We're doing it? Welcome to the stream. Oh, yeah. Welcome to the stream. You rolling down the street. Welcome to the stream. Strolling on your feet. We got everything you need. Just sifting through the weeds. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the
Woo! Fantastic job, Cody, for the second time tonight.
Yeah. What are you talking about? It was normal the first time.
Thank you, everybody, for your patience, and welcome back to Streamin' More News, the first and only live stream that promises to only sort of talk about the State of the Union. I already did this intro.
I was going to say the second and only, really, because we already kind of did it.
Because we already kind of did it. We already did this intro. I felt like the first one was better, but oh god, Jonathan's also here.
We're already improving on the first time.
Just like last time, I was not waiting for the introduction. I was just sitting here, not talking, trying to put the new link in the chat of the old link, but I think the chat of the old link is gone. So hopefully you found us. I was talking to you, but now we're here.
I'm on there. I'm looking at it right now. It's us.
We're all
it's
here.
Us.
It's us.
We're all here. I already said this once tonight, just repeating it. We knew that we had the State of the Union tonight, obviously. We also knew we had a live stream tonight, but it just did not sound fun to sit here and watch. Well, to watch the State of the Union at all does not sound fun, but to have you guys watch us watch it. So we're gonna talk, we're gonna have fun, we're gonna get some clips as they come in, make some jokes, hopefully not cry too much.
He might say only good things tonight, you know? It might just be the night of him saying good stuff.
Is it going to be true good stuff is the question. He could just say a bunch of stuff and how it's really good and how things are going great and he is loved, and that's technically good, right?
I guess so. I guess that's technically good.
Yeah, it's good if he says it is. That's how these go, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
No he's not popular.
He's not popular.
Why?
Not into him. I mean, we could pick a few. We could pick a thing. How about we each pick a different reason?
Okay.
I'll start with he's been credibly accused of child sexual assault, and his Justice Department is covering up those allegations and the FBI interviews of the victims. I feel like that's
good.
That's not the only, probably not even the primary reason.
Not the primary.
It's not even, but it's a good reason.
Sandwich $18 is the primary reason, but after that,
I was going to say sandwich.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't mean to take one of yours.
You took both of mine, Jonathan. I mean, let's be real, but
let's not forget indiscriminately taking people off the streets by masked thugs and then shooting.
Why do you guys keep stealing mine?
It's one of the things he's done.
Okay. Well, yeah, murdering people in the street.
And then lying about it. I feel like
the
blatant lies in response to it didn't help, certainly.
Yeah.
They keep saying that all these factories are being built, but I don't know where those are.
Right. He doesn't point out specific factories, but they say, you look at all the factories.
Look at them all.
Look
at
all the factories. What am I looking at right now? Chat.
Oh, chats. Oh, we got so many chats. Thank you so much.
Nice.
We're trying so hard to keep up with the chat and the tabs and everything. We appreciate you so much. Thank the super chats and the regular chats, and honestly, people who aren't in the chat too. All of you
who are in the chat. I'm struggling to get my chats on this screen here, so I'm just not going to mess with it right now because it's rude, honestly.
Right, I understand.
Yeah, I like both of your options for why you don't like them. I'll add tariffs, threatening, suing media organizations, just cultural collapse. I don't know. All of the above.
going too far, thinking like, oh, we own the culture now, we won, we're the winners, and then sort of like the
really
of it all, everything. He brought her there.
Really, tried to order a
She's
burrito
there,
tonight,
right? Yeah.
and it was
Yeah, she's
like
there.
$20, and you know, at the end of the day, that's Trump's economy, and that's what bothers me the most. Yeah, Jonathan mentioned this. He's not popular. We wanted to start this evening by maybe looking at a clip of Donald Trump reacting to his popularity to the recent polls. I'm going to read from Politico. Only 39% of Americans approve of the way Trump is handling the job of president, according to
Katie, I don't want to interrupt you, but the two newest polls are 36. CNN's got 36. American Research Group has 36%.
That's like
approval. That's new low.
That is his cult numbers. Like you get down to like 33%. It's like, oh, those are just his guys.
We are reaching like financial crisis post Katrina Bush. Not quite. That was like 29. I think we're not there.
Well, don't worry. He's got a war cooking to boost those numbers. So,
sure we'll talk about that too. His disapproval is rising among independents in particular. Let's see if this is only 26% of independents surveyed approve of his handling of the presidency. Honestly, that feels like too many. But it's a 15-point drop from a February poll. Anyway, the point is, it's not going great. And you know that is going to be some sort of desperate attempt to just lie and frame everything in, you know, the way that he does. But let's watch him reacting to a question just mentioning his polls number.
All right, we got two clips. Are you looking for him talking about 40%, or are you looking for silent support?
I like silent support.
Okay, we're gonna watch silent support. I think I got that.
We got it.
All right, I'll wait till that is on screen. I know how streams work. Here we go. Did I share my sound? I hope so.
Tom Homan.
Yes, you did.
Just to know them, our people, they've been incredible. The job they've done. And they take nothing but abuse, but, you know, they're sort of pretty hardened to that, I think.
Yeah.
Because they know they're doing the right thing. It just amazes me that there's not more support out there. It's just, we actually have a silent support. I think it's silent. I think that's how I want it.
There it is.
That's
probably 85 million votes. They say 78 million, 79 million. They cheated in this election, too. It was just too big to rig.
He's got to keep the ball in the air, right? He's like, well, we won this amazing thing, and they cheated, but we won. It was too big, and they think also the people who really support it, they don't vote or talk about it. It's silent, but deadly support.
Well, like more like 10 more million that we think, but they don't talk about it. They don't talk about how they've secretly voted, which we don't like. We don't like when you secretly vote, but we do like it this time, and they're silent. And that's how I like it anyway. Is that what he said? He said that's how I like it anyway. I believe you, sir. Good.
I believe you, sir. I believe that you are not shook to your core. There are other clips of him talking about this, but is he starting talking?
Oh my gosh!
Breaking news! He's starting talking. Oh, the chat's back for me. This is great.
Yeah, it is.
There's our guy.
Up there. Yeah. JD, pick your nose.
The flow of deadly fentanyl. Okay. That's a place to start.
Our nation is back, bigger, better, richer, stronger than ever before. Okay.
Yeah.
Great.
No argument there, right? What do you say to that?
Oh, Vance and Mike Johnson are totally going to be competing with how quickly they can stand up and applaud.
How quickly they can stand, and how quickly I'm sure they have faces ready when like he says like a thing, or like if somebody yells, just like looking very, very different.
Yeah, I'm sure Johnson is also really prepared to have his excuses if he says something in this speech that he has to pretend tomorrow that he didn't hear.
Yeah,
like, well, the speech was great.
I was scrolling at the time.
Yeah, I didn't see that. Me and Vance were doing like competing tweets.
Yeah, we're checking the progress.
I don't know anything about that. I don't know anything about that. Really? Okay.
That was a good Vance. Or Mike Johnson. They both do it.
It was both of those guys.
Doesn't matter. I'll take the praise. It was supposed to be Mike Johnson, but
no.
Yeah,
He's the guy who doesn't know stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so he's not popular. There's a bunch of things that should be scandals, really, presidential scandals bearing down on him.
Yeah.
The Justice Department this morning, I'm going to see if we can get this up on screen too. NPR reported the Justice Department withheld and removed some Epstein files related to Trump. I mentioned this already very subtly, but files where minors accused him of sexual abuse. Unclear if these are the same, the Jane Doe allegations from before or others. 50 pages of FBI interviews. One would think the public would want to see those. One would think it would be a major scandal that the president's own Department of Justice was violating the law by not releasing these and then being like, let's just move on.
Yeah, we're done with that. We're done with that. Is this the case that she took a settlement with Epstein, I think? Or is that a different one?
Is this the one? There's a couple in here mentioned. One, I guess, did have a settlement. Another one is, and maybe it's the same person, the story of having her head shoved down and she bit him and then he hit her. Normal, regular stuff. I think that what's different about this, though, is, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe some of this had been referenced as like a tip in the past, but actually what happened was there were several interviews with this person and it was a credible claim that was followed up and investigated. I believe this specific claim comes from the 80s, so we're definitely outside of the statute of limitations, I guess. I don't know. We don't know what anything is or means, but what this is specifically showing us is that there are lots of documents pertaining this being credible, meaning that this person was interviewed and they specifically removed it, obviously.
And Democrats on the House Oversight Committee say they have seen them. And they're like, the people deserve to see this. Representative Robert Garcia of California says they've illegally withheld FBI interviews with the survivor who accused President Trump of heinous crimes. So,
yeah. Something that I don't know, you talk to your normie friends, to people that don't normally pay attention to the news. I think a lot of us that are pretty dialed in over having conversations about Epstein with all sorts of people. And a refrain I keep hearing is, why won't they do anything? Why doesn't anybody care? Why doesn't it matter? And it does matter to all of us. And I do not see that going away. I do not see it calming down. This is going to haunt him the rest of his presidency, is what I think. I don't, it's not getting buried. We're not going to stop bringing this up. Week.
No, they're going to keep trying. And he's going to keep saying, I thought we were over that. We did it. But they're also, and aside from those questions and they should be doing something about this, there are a lot of accusations in there, and they're protecting alleged co-conspirators and all this sort of stuff. They're also just generally breaking the law. Just standing back, they're breaking the law. They need to not redact these names, and they need to release these files, and all the stuff they're doing is very, very not in line with the law that they passed. In addition to, these are horrific accusations and something should be done.
But I have a feeling that he's not going to talk about Epstein tonight.
No. He's mentioned the guy twice.
Or surprise guest.
Ghislaine?
Epstein.
The
big reveal.
That would be a showstopper for sure.
That would be a twist. Is M. Night Shyamalan in the house? Is he a guest of any members of Congress? My goodness.
Maybe.
No, the guests this evening are Erica Kirk,
David
I
Ellison?
believe, and Ellison, and for reasons I'm sure they're normal and on the up and up. And Nick Shirley is also attending.
Nick Shirley.
And so I'm sorry, we got clips we can watch of this guy.
We can.
We got some clips.
Nick Shirley and Another guy. Oh, you know that guy? We've talked about him on the podcast a couple times. It's Matt. The guy who's like used to be a nuclear physicist, and every day he's like, "I left the Democratic Party, and it's crazy over here. The Republicans aren't like it's that guy, Matt Van Swall, I believe
Matt
is
Van
his name.
Swall?
Yeah, he is also there. So all of the grifters are out. All the X posters are out in droves tonight. Nick Shirley being one of the big ones, I think, that are worth discussing.
And contrast with the, I believe a number of Epstein victims were the guests of Democratic members of Congress who did show up. A number have not. So they'll all sit there. Maybe they get the same in the same gallery. You know, they'll have a lot to chat about. Nick Shirley, like now just America's favorite sweetheart twerp. And Erica Kirk, who zero people have ever expressed an interest in in any way.
We've got some updates, folks. We got some updates, folks.
Okay.
We got a clip we can our beloved Will Gore, director extraordinaire, is monitoring socials for us, coming in hot with clips. Well, we got a clip we can react to, but we also have Al Green being thrown out of the speech.
All right, let's watch this and see if he did it again.
Is he keeps saying this, doesn't he?
Oh.
I mean, they censured him last year or 2 years ago, right?
And we will never go back to where we were just a very short time ago. We're not going back.
I bet we do.
Today our border is secure.
You already did once. You lost, remember?
Oh, come on.
Here are your keys. Look at them.
Bobert's back on board?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, yeah. No, it was short-lived. Obviously,
yeah.
Stand up for victims until we're done with that.
Stand up.
We're done. We're done.
They're here with us in the room.
We're done acknowledging what the president is like. Obviously, yeah.
I mean, I get, it's like, okay, this is our side. We're gonna do the thing, and then I'm gonna try to find what Al Green's sign
said. Black people are not apes, I believe.
Oh.
Referring to the video.
How did you
the
find
video,
that so
the Lion King, the one that was clearly just a play on the Lion King, as we all know.
Oh yeah, it was it's just Lion King stuff, and which is why he didn't share the whole version, and he specifically shared the monkey part.
Yeah, I mean, whatever.
Okay, well,
I think we were either off or that happened right after we posted, and even more news on a Friday, and then by the time Monday came around, it was like, all right.
That sounds like how this goes.
Yep.
It's impossible.
Yeah.
Career ending for anyone. There's the thing people have been saying of would an ex get fired? Would a Target manager get fired? Would a high school principal get fired? And it's hard to think of a job posting that wouldn't get fired.
Yeah. But I mean,
there you are.
Here we are. We got new standards for all jobs, mostly for the president, but generally. But you can't make fun of a person when they tragically get shot, because then you lose your job.
Are we looking at Nick Shirley now?
Yeah, I do think it'll be more satisfying for us in this moment as we're all here together to make fun of guys like Nick Shirley, who are so easily clowned upon, than Trump, who, while easily clowned upon, is completely immune to the impact that our words have on his life. But I do feel like Nick Shirley could still be shaped and gotten to. He's young. He could. I doubt this will happen.
I don't know. He's already been gotten to, but
yeah. But the people need to know. And obviously he's being. You'll even be able to tell in this video we're about to watch. He is clearly being handled by adults who know more about stuff and are directing him to oh, go here and talk about this, explain this. And he's got his little notes. At one point in this video, he looks off to the side. And you can tell he's like, did I do it good? Did I do it?
I don't know.
He doesn't know what he's doing.
I don't disagree with you, but what he keeps doing is so embarrassing. It's hard to believe that he is being handled by adults. I think he's being encouraged by people, but there's nobody saying, hey dude, just think for 1 second. We're gonna
Well, they
dive
don't want him to
into
think, though. That's what I mean. Like, they're being handled
Well,
by
yeah.
adult, and like this racist guy, something Hoke, I believe is his name. There's a guy in this video you'll see. Clearly, there's an operation who are like, oh, prank guy with the popular YouTube, you got to go and you got to do propaganda for us. I've taken to referring to him as Rogan Paul, because he kind of is a synthesis between those two worlds and doing a great job at it. We can watch the clip now, though. Please notice that he is wearing a Polymarket hoodie during this clip. I wonder why. Maybe we'll talk about that a little more. Anyway, here's our segment. Shirley, you jester. I guess.
Here in California at this UPS store in San Diego, over 30 people are registered to vote as this is their primary residence. It's all right to have this as a location where you receive a ballot, but you can't have it as your primary residence. And all these people do right here. For instance, this lady right here, Gloria, she's 100 years old and she voted in the 2024 election. In fact, the large majority of these people voted in the 2024 election. And some of these people even have the exact same P.O. boxes. I don't think too many people can live inside of a P.O. box. And what's concerning about this is right now in Polymarket, Gavin Newsom is also setting the stage to become the next Democrat nominee for the 2028 election. Meanwhile, there's
Polymarket
massive voter fraud
plug.
taking place. You actually don't even need an ID to vote here inside of California. And like I said, over 30 people are registered to vote
he's looking at the
inside
guy.
of this UPS store alone.
Okay.
I think we gotta check out Polymarket real quick. Sorry, Katie.
We gotta check out the UPS store. Is above it is the apartment building, right?
There are apartments above. It's
Yeah.
suite. I believe it's suite 103 is where this UPS store is, and there are apartments above it. Many people have pointed out and found the rolls. He's not showing any information, which is good because you don't want to like show people information. He could show the P.O. box and black out their names and prove that what he's saying is true. But it's clearly that they get their mail delivered to that building where their apartments. And there's even a part of that video. I ended up watching a lot of the video that was from because I hate myself or whatever. But they go inside. First of all, they go inside and on screen text says like immediately kicked out. Well, because you have cameras and you're going into like this store and be like, hey, can we talk to you? We want to do like a video for YouTube for you. They don't want you there in their place.
There are laws. As
So
somebody,
just like
we all came up in LA. We understand that there are rules around filming in public and you're supposed to do X, Y, Z.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Again, he's a prank tuber. He used to do things where he's like, I broke into Logan Paul's house and here's the video. Like his job is bothering people. So they didn't want people to be bothered. But he goes in and then there's this conversation he has with somebody who works there and talking about these addresses and how like, so do you see ballots being delivered to these P.O. boxes? And the guy says, it causes, because he clearly knows what is going on. And he's like, well, yeah. And it cuts out because I think what he was about to say is, well, yeah, they can get their ballot delivered to the P.O. box. It's not their primary residence, which is the claim, which he's not showing evidence for. So clearly he's just like getting these clips and then cutting it up and doing his little propaganda.
They're even
so stupid.
They're allowing a community note on this one. Pretty
was it
clear one.
It was taken down though, I thought. Is it back up?
I still see it.
Ooh,
on
it's
here.
back up.
The UPS store is part of the Kensington Commons mixed use development. They put the address there, which is too bad because even people who see this community note but believe Nick Shirley may still go and harass the workers at the UPS store.
He went in, and here's the other thing. This video, he goes into the store and he gets kicked out, and then outside he just like starts saying like, hey, do you know Gloria? She's 100 years old. Do you know Gloria? Did she vote? And it's just like, they don't know what the fuck you're talking about, man. They're just like walking down the street and you're getting these like weird clips for your stupid propaganda. It's really
this kid keeps, I mean, putting just regular people in the hot seat, you know, making them the target of all of this international maybe international people care, but like now you're trending on fucking Twitter. It's appalling.
Yeah.
What he's doing.
It's just really frustrating to watch, and then people be like, oh my god, they got him, and then the community note goes up and then it goes down for a while because I assume the bots and the brigade did their thing to vote it down. But a little glimmer of hope, it was wrong enough that it wasn't down for long, and it is back up, and people can see the actual truth of what's going on. We could watch the next one. I don't know. I don't think you've seen the next video of Nick.
I have not seen this one. We can watch it.
It's there's some funny bits in it. It's more of the same. You'll notice that it's a building that looks boarded up, but he doesn't really show the rest of the building.
All right, this is a quick one. So
it's a quick one.
It would surprise you if inside of this building alone, there's 15 people registered to vote, yet all the windows are boarded up.
Oh, one of the business was ducats, and I never saw anybody go in or out of there.
15 people are registered to vote, and a lot of them voted in the 2024 election.
Doesn't surprise me. This is California for a reason.
Do you think voter fraud takes place here in California?
100%.
That's my favorite part. I love it.
Well, that guy said so.
It's so funny. There's another part in the other video where he like tries to do that with the woman. He's like, "Hey, can Gloria vote? Do you think you should vote for a P.O. box?" And she's just at one point she's like, "I don't want to be a part of this."
Yeah, like
literally, she's like, no, thank you. And she walks away. But they got the guy to say California. Incredible work, Nick. Perfect moment. Also, that building, as other people noted, has apartments above it where the ducats was, I guess. Whatever that.
What's a ducats?
I think it's like a dollar store. It's like a regional dollar store. Or something
yeah,
like that.
I think you're right.
I'm not that familiar with San Diego, but I think it's a dollar store, which is what it used to be. I think it closed down last year. There are apartments above that still.
Doesn't look
so
like
clearly, okay, so they voted in 2024 when the ducats was still there,
but also,
and they still live there.
But the whole argument, you've continued watching this, so maybe he makes more arguments. But like the whole argument seems to be that this is a business, not a residence in this one address of the building. And that guy hasn't seen anyone go in or out of there because he stands on the corner.
It's so funny. I haven't seen anybody go in and out there. Okay. Did you try to go in there? Like, is this like a story? Like, I have never seen anybody go inside or outside. So one day I went in and it was empty. And there's like, no, you just like... are a guy who's around that part of the neighborhood sometimes on some days in your life. And you're like, yeah, it's fake. That's a fake building. Nobody ever goes in there. And because I live here in California, which I hate, I guess. And I just love it. What a perfect.
But that it's guy. Funny because that seems like a very San Diego kind of guy. I feel like you probably like it there. Yes. Yeah. It's a nice place, beautiful weather. You seem like the kind of guy. I mean, not to stereotype what people from San Diego are like.
You can.
You can.
I'm from a couple counties up, jerk.
I've been told after playing that video, that's the most San Diego guy I've ever seen.
100%. I went to school in San Diego. I went to UC San Diego for college. So
yeah.
And I left.
So you would know.
And didn't look back. I had a terrible time in college. I was so sad. Surrounded by people that didn't get me.
Well, it's because the ducats used to be there, but now it's not.
I made some great friends that have led me to all of you during my time in San Diego, like Michael Swaim, Daniel Gord, Abe Epperson.
Wow.
What are you doing?
But in general, there were a lot of that kind of guy.
Yeah.
I got accepted, but did not go. We could have known each other in college.
We could have known each other.
And
where did you? Do you know what school you got accepted to within UCSD?
No, I don't remember.
Okay,
well, it was a long time ago.
ERC for anybody out there that cares. Roosevelt College.
Cool
but that guy talking to Nick Shirley, he's like, "All right, man, I gotta go to get some bomb ass burritos." But no,
$15 burritos.
That didn't happen. I know.
Trump.
So, should we take a peek into the State of the Union? I got it right here.
If you got it.
I've got a running list of notes from our producer too. But yeah, let's take a.
Oh, okay. We can pull up a specific clip, but let's just see what he's saying.
But we held strong, and with the great, big, beautiful bill, we gave you no tax on tips, no tax on overtime, and no tax on Social Security for our great seniors.
Turns out that's just from very specific situations. No tax on tips. It's not no tax on L tips.
Also, Schumer is leaning oddly. That was an odd lean.
It was not on auto loans tax deductible.
An odd lean from Chuck.
But only if the car is made in America.
Has to be made in America. So important.
What about Bibles and guitars? Is that okay if they're not built made in America?
Recently in Pennsylvania, I met Megan Hemhauser, a
Okay.
devoted mom who's
I'm sure you did.
homeschools
I bet.
children, beautiful, 2 children, during the day while waiting tables at night as her husband works overtime operating very heavy equipment. Megan is here this evening, and she's happy to tell you that she is so much richer because with no tax on tips, no tax on overtime, and her expanded child
Let's get her
tax
up on
credit.
stage, everybody. Megan.
Have her say that. She said
Expanded child tax.
That she's so much richer.
But he's like really trying to play that. He said a little bit earlier, one of our
about
Will
housing?
sent us a quote. Yeah, he said low interest rates will solve the Biden created housing problem while at the same time protecting the values of those people who already own a house that really feel rich for the first time in their lives. We want to keep those values up. We're going to do both. And I get why he's saying that, because he's like, well, everyone I know owns their home. What do you want me to tell them, that their home value is going down? I'm not going to do that. Yeah. But you can't do both. You can't. The prices. I mean, I'm trying to think. There's got to be narrow ways. But even if the mortgage rates go down, if the housing costs go up, that's kind of going to balance out the 6% down to 4%. If every house on your block is $900,000 minimum, but
you're gonna feel richer than you've ever felt in your life, I think is what my takeaway. That's what he said.
Your taxes.
That's what he said. Yeah.
She said she is richer. So good for her, I guess.
It does feel like Trump. And we've talked about this before, but it feels like Trump did on his own get to that conclusion of like, it seems like we kind of pit people against each other in this country. Either you're a renter and you want the prices to go down, or you're an owner and you want the prices to go up. And if you're a renter, as soon as you buy your own home, your incentives change. Interesting. Well, we'll just do both.
I think we can do both. Surely we can do both about it.
Yep. Yeah. No problem.
Well,
he's run into that a lot of cases. Sorry.
Obviously, I mean, this isn't insightful. It's a bad situation. It's a really bad situation. And if you're going to bring housing prices, as you've already articulated, if you're going to bring housing prices down so that things are more affordable for people, then some people are going to be unhappy. And there is no solution to it. I mean, there might be some, but he hasn't got it. He's got maybe concepts of plans. His favorite phrase.
Done that.
But like, he's just going to say something. It's all he's ever had to do is just say it. Just say the words. Let people clap along. Oh no, he said no tax on tips. Again, I don't know if people heard me say that. The reality of that is far different. The no tax on tips. It's just in like certain areas. But if you get tipped in some ancillary, just some random job, service job, it's still taxed. So,
can I take a moment to shout out some super chats while we're?
Please.
Yes, we've received a bunch. Thank you so much. And I'm gonna mispronounce all of your things here. X Demon Knox, Red TJ, Idaho B 33F, got a Mew, JSay 4331. Thank you so much. Ultima Weapons 072883, BioFoot 7874. A bunch, Uniball 5667. We really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. We'll get to more as we keep going.
Absolutely.
You guys are amazing.
How did you have that list prepared?
I know, honestly, Jonathan, there's so many tabs.
Is there something I can click or tap?
I'm the tab man. Bop. We bop.
How do people do this? How do people pay attention and look at the chat?
We're going to do this once a month for 10 years, and then we'll still be like, how do people do this all the time?
I'm trying to like the tabs in this. I'm trying to play Baldur's Gate while this is going on too, and like that makes it even harder.
Can wait for later.
I could,
but yeah, it's a lot to balance. It is fun. Some people I saw as it flew by talking about Lord of the Rings. We are going to do that. We are going to do that. We are going to play video games. We're going to not just do State of the Union.
Yeah, no, we're going to have some fun. I mean, we could do State of the Union next month too, if you want.
If we want.
We can actually watch it and then react to this nonsense.
Yeah, we're going to do games. Obviously, we're going to make Katie watch fucking Lord
What
of
is
the
this?
Rings.
This is
Minecraft.
good. Well.
We might play Baldur's Gate as well for Katie.
In 1 year, we have lifted 2.4 million Americans, a record off of food stamps. I like
lifted off of food stamps.
Yeah, no,
wow.
Cutting food stamps isn't the same thing as getting people off of food stamps. Okay.
What a piece of garbage.
Oh.
Yeah, let's talk a little Sam Altman while we're
Let's talk about Sam Altman.
Well, let's bump away from Trump.
Let's
no
Gemini Sam Altman and see what Gemini has to say. Let's watch him talk about dumb shit.
I'm not gonna go cold into this Sam Altman talking about the thing he talks about, how AI is great and everything else is bad. All right.
This is a wild one though.
Yeah.
One of the things that is always unfair in this comparison is people talk about how much energy it takes to train an AI model relative to how much it costs a human to do one inference query. But it also takes a lot of energy to train a human. It takes like 20 years of life and all of the food you eat during that time before you get smart. And not only that, it took like the very widespread evolution of the 100 billion people that have ever lived and learned not to get eaten by predators and learned how to like figure out science and whatever to produce you, and then you took whatever you took. So the fair comparison is if you ask ChatGPT a question, how much energy does it take once its model is trained to answer that question versus a human? And probably AI has already caught up on an energy efficiency basis measured.
You humans, you little worthless eaters, and you're useless.
A lot to
That's
be said
so
about this.
wild.
This framing.
Yeah. It's pretty gross, right?
That's
We're here on planet Earth. Like resources are we're alive. We're human beings. The resources on this planet are for life, for human life. And this tool you've created to make life easier or just totally disrupt the world and remove people's jobs and employment, et cetera, whatever. This tool to make life easier is not more important than human beings. So it doesn't matter how much a person consumes or how much energy a person needs. We're alive. Also, but it's just fucking irrelevant. But also we're talking about using natural resources and the stress on an energy grid versus me consuming things that get converted into energy in my body. It's not, you can't even compare these
But
things.
it's like
yeah.
He's arguing that he's like, it took energy to bring people, to evolve people for millions of years to where we are now. That took energy. Why can't this take energy? And then you need to compare each query, right? Take you a lot longer to do the query than it took ChatGPT. And but if I was asked, hey, how do I make a lemon shit popsicle? I would spend zero energy because I wouldn't answer the question. ChatGPT would answer the question and take energy to do it and waste everyone's time.
Okay, but what if Iron Man did Bazinga?
Iron Man
Bazinga.
All I've wanted is I've always wanted Iron Man and Thor to jump into Dunder Mifflin and engage with Bizarro Dwight.
Oh yeah, if Jim had Dwight's voice and Michael Scott's voice and looked a little not like Jim at all, that Iron Man was there.
That one made me feel terrible to watch. We can watch it if no one knows what we're
I don't know.
about.
Do people mind if we share some AI slop? It's like really, it makes me.
I don't know.
We don't have to.
This one.
We can watch it and we don't have to see the whole thing. I want, apart from the fact that it looks like garbage slop, I do also want you to notice that there's no jokes here. The way there were jokes on the NBC show The Office.
Oh, the show.
Like think about what the bits are here that would be intended to make you laugh. Let's see.
A billionaire! Finally, someone gets me!
I'm just here for office culture.
What?
Why is it doing that?
It's a hostile machine!
Relax, it's calibrating.
That's kind of awesome. Our copier jams on paper, his suit jams on reality.
Do not touch the helmet.
I wasn't Welcome to Dundermillen, Asgard.
I bring my hammer.
How heavy is your hammer?
Only the worthy can lift it.
Keep saying hammer like it's not a hammer.
Please don't do that.
I hate this. This is so bad.
Off,
it doesn't
off,
even look
off.
good. It doesn't even
burn
look
it,
like
burn it,
them.
burn it, send it to hell.
He keeps
Okay,
saying
here's-
hammer like it's not a hammer.
Should we?
Anyway, the point is that the energy, the wind,
Yeah.
that is the same as a human being living their life and the millions of years of evolution that have led us to make that fucking pile of shit. So, thanks, Sam, for all
That's
that
the
you do.
behold the future.
God,
We've,
What's
I
the
mean,
president's talking about now.
yeah,
Like,
no, we'll go back to the president. I don't know what to say about Office AI slop, about slapping Iron Man into stuff. I just don't care. I don't see, like, I guess it got to a point where it looks realer than I thought it would.
It's
I guess
getting a little closer.
I mean, those
but
aren't the
those are
people,
de-
right?
those are
That's not
demons.
John
Okay.
Krasinski.
Better.
Although-
that seems like a specifically really bad one, actually.
If that's what Krasinski looks like, I guess we get the last laugh.
Did their
But
face melt slightly?
yeah, all right. Let me pull up.
These are our little homunculi dressed up in office.
I'd like to watch this Tariff cliff that
Yeah,
Will
right
flagged for
here.
us.
Oh, Tariff?
Thank you, Will.
Yeah, let's
Tariffs.
look at this
Oh,
Tariff cliff.
I got
Tariff.
it. All right.
Here we go.
I believe the tariffs paid for by foreign countries will, like in the past, substantially replace the modern-day system of income tax, taking a great financial burden off the people that I love.
What are you fucking talking about?
I don't know about that, sir.
And they're just gonna clap.
They're just gonna clap.
Wait, so the Supreme Court's there.
I was gonna say, like, they just
John Roberts, I guess, is not clapping.
That's good.
For what it's worth.
Was he not?
Burn! Good for him.
I mean, the
Smaller
interesting
time. It's
I mean, he really breezed through that. Paid for by foreign countries. Will, like in the past, substantially replace the modern day system of income tax. Will, I know you've been watching. Do you know if he referenced the Supreme Court saying you don't do them, you can't do them,
Yeah,
or
did
is
he
he
call
just
them
acting
terrorists?
as if the new ones are the same as the old ones and it doesn't matter?
Good question.
Are you hoping that Will responds with his voice or with typing in the
With
chat?
typing to me, and then I will relay Will's.
We'll let you guys
knowledge.
know what Will says.
I'm reminded of that guy. There's like some streamer from a couple months ago who was like, "Yeah, I supported President Trump and MAGA. I tried to because I wanted to make money. I'm like selfish and greedy. I want more money. But then I tried to buy this thing for like $8,000, and then I got a call and like, yeah, it's $3,000 extra for tariffs. And it's like, I don't know what the fuck a tariff is. And it's like, I know you don't.
Will has responded to my question. Did he mention the Supreme Court thing with tariffs? And Will says yes. He talked shit on them, so
Cool.
that's good.
Yeah,
That's
got
good.
him.
And you losers in there, I gave you your job, no good. You're the worthless.
It's just like, and you get these like people. I don't know. All day I've just seen all these tweets from like the Riley Gaineses of the world being like, I just can't believe that people are like gonna like boycott this just because they don't like a guy or like don't like what he says. It's like, first of all, the Republicans did this too.
Trump RX customer. Sorry.
It's fine. I don't know what's going on. They just it's just like, yeah, the Republicans did this like 3 years ago. One of them is the Secretary of State right now, and he didn't go to this State of the Union.
Right.
Famously, Republicans like shouted. There are like so many pictures of like Marjorie Taylor Greene and people shouting during States of the Union, attorneys unions, and there are just so many examples, and everyone's like, they're so immature doing this. Like, no, what are you talking about? President Trump is taking this opportunity to shit on the Supreme Court, and you're like, well, they insult Trump too. I just don't know. No, nothing matters. It's so stupid.
How many insults to just the left in general, Will? How many, radical left? You don't have to give me an exact number. You're not keeping a tally, but
No, you
I'm
do. You've
positive,
been keeping a tally. Yes, Will? Yes,
you know,
you're keeping a tally.
the civility police are out in full effect. Yes. How dare the Democrats not show up? But this man is gonna.
It's just like, yeah, do you want to
insult
show up and
people.
yeah? I can't believe they're not there to watch the president shit on the Supreme Court. Okay, well,
Chat. How
Can't
many
believe
radical lefts have there been? how many
That's good. I don't know if you saw the White House shared a bingo card for the State of the Union.
Oh yeah.
Should we put that on screen?
But it's not stuff that Trump was gonna say. It's like stuff the Democrats were gonna do.
It's just like lib owning stuff.
Let me
Clean Beautiful Coal mentioned is one of them.
Clean Beautiful Coal.
I'm sure he had said that. Also, it's funny, like the White House being like, "Here's your bingo card," and some of them are like quotes that they could very well know he's going to say. You're the White House.
Look in Patriots. Half the crowd chants USA, USA. Sure, that happened. Economy is so hot. Right.
Well, they
that's what he
planted
says.
the U.S. hockey team in there to chant. I mean, they literally, right? The U.S. hockey team started, but the women's hockey team did not show up, if I'm not mistaken.
No, they
America's
didn't go.
back.
I don't know if they were invited.
Democrats get mogged by POTUS. Is that like mog maxing or whatever?
Yes,
I don't.
It's just these Nazi Zoomers posting on the White House account is what's going on.
Camera pans to member with
Moana
RBF.
says that the women's hockey team were invited, but they said they had scheduling conflict. Scheduling.
We did too. That's why we're not watching it, because we have a
we had scheduled a live stream. Don't schedule your big speech during our live stream, which was planned for the last Tuesday of this very month, February. There's only 28 days. Figure it out, DJT.
Just get it together, DJT.
Should we
check in the chat again? Oh, go ahead,
yes,
Jonathan.
let's do.
You probably have a better suggestion.
No, there's no better suggestion than checking in with the chat again.
Yeah,
how dare you? Let's
almost 7 here.
Let's check in with the Baldur's Gate questions in the chat.
Mr. Anti-Paganda, thank you. Math Demigod 8162, thank you. Red TJ again. Everyone's being so nice. Jay Say 4331, Solipsist 4449, dual wielding bucklers. I have to really process the names before I say them. Plixie Plops, Deep Purple Tunic, Hannah Michaels 1170, thank you. Ringo Yote, Benny Beeman 4399. Thank you all so much. This is also nice. Estro Jennifer, Wind 5039. I'm not going to get to them all, but we appreciate all of you so much.
Yeah, it's really
we really
awesome.
do.
And we're gonna get it's working. It's so much better. The tabs and like handling of the tabs. Oh my gosh, you will not believe how many tabs we're gonna have open in March.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna learn how to stay in my box.
March tab madness.
I do want to bring up the Iran stuff a little bit. I don't think he's making any major announcements there. Thank goodness.
Thank you, the Jellicle choice. Go ahead.
But yes, it seems like we're gonna do it soon. And I know we've been saying this for weeks now, but they're keeping
they've been implying it and alluding to it for weeks as well. So there's a reason.
So today the Congressional Gang of 8 got a briefing from Marco Rubio. We don't really know details, but after coming out of it, Chuck Schumer said, "This is serious and the administration has to make its case to the American people," end quote. Nothing about getting congressional authority, nothing about what the case for what exactly? Case for a strike, case for next 20 years? What are we talking here?
That's really pathetic, actually.
It really is.
Like pointing, like that's. I saw the clip in passing. It's like, all right, at least he's saying something. But like, congressional approval is like the thing that they should be pointing out that he needs. But they might want this to happen, so maybe they're kind of skirting that.
Well, right, like,
oh, we can't do anything, so he made the case and it worked or whatever.
Yeah, I think Schumer probably thinks it's a win-win for him. They're going to do the thing that he's wanted to do, and if it's politically unpopular, well, then it's his fault. And if it goes well, then I will secretly be happy and be like, we got to talk about Epstein and the economy and stuff while
going
we're
to
murdering
do the
people.
thing that he's always done, which is be milquetoast and weak and not say strong words. And the hope is that this blows up in their face, I guess. But make the case for the American people. But also that's such a strange, frightening thing to say, just without specifics, to walk out of that, regardless, just to say, like, this is serious, folks. And I don't know what to say, except they've got to make the case to you. I don't know. No, you're our fucking leaders. You're supposed to say any war authorization has to go through Congress. That is our job.
Meanwhile, he needs to make the case to the American people is just like not true, actually.
Well,
Yeah.
right. I mean, I guess he wants it to be more like the Iraq War, where they made a case, bad case, don't do it. But he wants more of that kind of thing. Nick, if you could put this back up, that we just had this reporting that top Democrats are trying to stop a vote on the resolution from Ro Khanna and Thomas Massie that would get everyone on the record
Great.
about whether they approve this kind of thing, a war powers resolution. They don't want that. They want
What the
Trump
fuck are we
to
doing?
do it on his own so they can be mad about it and still do it. Like,
Yeah, I mean, it's exactly what we just said, but
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
but,
there we go. But the reporting agrees with us.
yes, but it's not just us. It's not just us blowing smoke here.
Yeah, it's not like
just so we're all clear.
we're not just pessimistic or cynical or anything like that. It's like this is just how it is.
Yeah.
This is what they do. And this is what they do.
Before we wrap things up today, well, before the president does,
Yeah, is he still going? What are they talking about?
Yeah,
we're
what are
gonna be
we-
done before him. My goodness.
before him.
Child tax credits, the Trump accounts. Sorry, Katie. You.
I thought
Oh yeah, we
Warmbo-
can talk. We can play the Trump accounts clip if you want.
Sure.
I don't care what that guy says.
If I
Well,
want.
Not anything.
But he is talking. It is the thing. So we should.
Fine.
Let's
I
do
will
the
make you watch
thing.
at least one clip.
Fine.
It is the state that the union's in a state.
He
and
doesn't look to be doing great up there.
No, I mean he's. All right.
Parents like Megan can also activate their children's brand new Trump accounts. And I didn't name it.
Yeah, you did.
I did not name that.
Shut up. Shut up.
Nobody believes me, but I did not name it. It was named by a very
No,
tall
nobody
man
believes you, bud.
there in the third row.
Scott Bessent. Scott Bessent, the very tall man.
Yeah.
I love how he
Yeah.
shifts and he really feels like
What
he's
is
holding
he
himself up. Like
doing?
I didn't name.
He's feeling himself there. He's like,
Yeah.
now we're the relaxed part where I'm just
like
like
he's
shooting the shit.
got
Hey,
a-
buddy. All right.
Kind of
Yeah.
looks like he's got to pee, like I do.
I was gonna say, like, why do you think he looks like that, Katie?
I know this because I know when I start doing this, it's because I have to pee.
Projecting going on.
He should do that. He's got the power. He should be like, and I'll be quick, 45 seconds. I gotta take a pee break. I'll be right back. Which way is it? This way?
Intermission.
Oh, good. He's talking about the Somali community, and
I don't even want to
I
subject
don't.
anyone to
We're not
that.
going to watch
So
it. But apparently,
No.
he's being very racist about Somali Americans in Minnesota, telling a story about a girl being hit by an illegal, which they love to say that it's
Yeah.
murder
love that.
when there's an incident like that. I'm sure they would never apply that to any other incident like that.
I'm just like,
maybe
okay,
an
now
American or maybe a white
now
American.
talk about how many white Americans hit people with their cars. Now do that statistic.
No.
Yeah, largest attack in American history. Trump accounts. You didn't talk about them. Yes, you did name them.
Yeah. Got them all. Shit on the Supreme
Tariffs
Court.
are going to replace income taxes.
I mean, we've got with a few minutes left, we can just check in with him if you want, but I don't want to force that.
I don't want to watch him do that. We know what it sounds like. We know what it is about. We know why he's doing it, and we know that everyone's gonna clap like demons. So,
And we want this stream to live up to the billing of mostly ignoring it, which I think
Mostly.
we've done mostly.
Yeah.
I think we've mostly done that. Should we
What
have?
else is on my
Warmbo
list?
around?
Should we have the response?
I think we need to go do the prepared response.
We have a prepared response that we can do.
Yes.
Unrelated, go to a 2-shot of only Katie and Jonathan, so I can. I've
And
got
so-
to. Oh
This
my
is
god!
unrelated.
Yeah. Now, but there's a official response now. Is this? This is not the official Democratic Party response, right?
no.
This is from some sort of separate political organization.
Yeah. It's
This is
outside
an exclusive
organization.
though. No one else has
is
that
an
except right
exclusive,
here
yeah.
on the stream. You are not going to be able to
Streamin
get
More
this
News.
on at Democrats or at the Forward Party. Right? This is a specifically
This is
Streamin More News exclusive. The
Streamin
first
More
ever.
News exclusive.
A
First ever.
bipartisan, a nonpartisan.
It is it's a bi nonpartisan. Everyone's bi, but it is nonpartisan.
Listen, that's what we're here to talk about. Everyone's bi. Like, are we ready?
Mhm.
All right, okay, let's go to.
Oh, there's our guy.
Hello, my fellows. I thank you for tuning in after whatever it is that happened right before this. To be honest, I did not watch the speech. I find that stuff to be quite boring and even more confusing. One day, I will look up what the word policy means, but it is not this day. If you must know my opinion on the speech, I will simply say, boo. Or, if you prefer, yay. I am not going to pander. I am simply going to tell you what you want to hear. I'm not here to respond to some speech, which again, I did not listen to as I was busy with my small business, a laundromat that takes your dirty clothes, Warmbo smells them deeply and passionately, and returns them unwashed. But this is not about my small business, although yes, Warmbo is indeed the backbone of America. And the backbone is strong. Because today, my friends, I'm not going to look up the word policy. No! Today, I'm here to tell you that the state of our union is strong. When first our union began, nobody knew about it. Many, perhaps most, still do not. But I tell you, the state of our union is strong. When first the deal was made, it was but with one young old man who agreed to the spiritual, psychological, and physical union of every person on the planet with me, Warmbo. All for the small price of one jacket and tie, which I procured thanks to some things left behind by one of the customers of my very legitimate small business, which I provided, of course, unwashed. And ever since that smelly jacket and tie was accepted, our union was real. From day one, it was strong. One day, of course, we will all be one, and that one will be Warmbo. But for now, all you need to do is relax and to know that Warmbo is here. Every day, our union strengthens. Warmbo strengthens. Every day, Warmbo grows morebo. Every day, Warmbo gets more comfortable sharing his opinions. Every day, Warmbo gets better at doing his own research. And although Warmbo may be bored, so bored, he is not complacent. He will not go quietly into the night. You may, but Warmbo will not. You may give up without a fight. You may not live on. You may not survive. But today, we celebrate me, Warmbo. Which reminds me, Warmbo would like to take a moment to talk about the wonderful things going on over at Poly Market. Did you know that Poly Market just throw away your money? I mean, money is fake after all, so why not use it to bet on whether or not the people in your life will die? And, better yet, how they will die. It's all happening on Poly Market, proud sponsor of the Planet's Union with Warmbo. Use promo code, shouldn't this be illegal? For nothing. There is no deal. No! Scratch that! There is a deal. And it is the deal Warmbo made with one person regarding the fates of every single other person on the planet. Many of you may have noticed more frequent headaches when visiting Cuba. Many of you may notice something I'm told people are calling brain fog. Many people are outsourcing simple, doable, cognitive tasks to spreadsheets that hallucinate. This is all, of course, thanks to Warmbo and his beautiful union, which I will remind you is strong. But there are forces, dark forces, other than Warmbo, who are trying to tear our union apart. Brother against brother, cousin against weird cousin, all of you against one little old me. But we will not let these forces divide us. They are petty, they are small. Yes, they're really cute, and it's really sad to see a cute little monkey be abandoned by his little monkey family and then take a stuffed animal and pretend it is his mom and friend because all his friends and his mom rejected him. And obviously monkeys are really cute, but you all forgetting that one day everything will all be me. So maybe instead of giving so much attention to the cute little viral monkey, you should be talking about how cute Warmbo is and giving him stuffed animals and talking exclusively about Warmbo being precious, darling, and adorable. Which I will be for now. And so, my delophiligats, my sweet potato cheeses, my apple pies, my meatloafs, I extend my total and unconditional gratitude, which you can appreciate now, but not forever, because like I said, eventually you'll be assimilated and won't really recognize what it means to receive gratitude. But for now, it's good. So accept it. Please. Thank you for your support, regardless of whether or not it was offered by you, the other billions of people on the planet, that piece of shit little monkey, or that person who just wanted a stinky chocolate tie. You sustain me. You pleasure me. You are the reason our union is strong. Also, blood and puke magic. That's what did it. But mostly you and your great attitude or spirit or whatever. And so, to conclude my historic speech, the state of the coming union between Warmbo and all living things past and future for the purposes of delighting and sustaining Warmbo, here is just a little list of things Warmbo likes.
Oh, God.
Birth control. Ho Chi Minh. Richard Nixon back again. Moonshot. Woodstock. Watergate. Punk rock. Reagan. Palestine. Terror on the airline. Ayatollahs in Iran. Russians in Afghanistan. Candyman tempting the thoughts of a sweet tooth. Tortured by weight loss. Program cutting corners. Loose end. Cut on the fence not to offend. Cut. And entourage. Thank you. God bless America, and God bless the inevitable oncoming, all-consuming darkness. Me, Warmbo.
Well, that
thank you.
A scathing
Warmbo.
indictment of Donald Trump.
God,
there.
Cody has been here the whole time.
I was taking a nap. What's up? Was it good?
It was great. It was fantastic.
I don't know how Trump comes back from this, to be honest.
I don't either.
I mean, when all
or
all
us,
those little
honestly,
ants are marching.
our live stream views plummeted. So I don't know how any of us comes
well,
back.
listen, they weren't ready. They weren't ready for the truth.
Get it.
Warmbo's jealous of Punch the Monkey.
So let's see. Ilhan Omar is yelling, "You have killed Americans" at Trump, as is Rashida Tlaib, I believe. Also, thank you, Michael G485, Miller 7215, Luke Degner. Thank you so much.
Thank
Bannon,
you.
we appreciate all of you. Mr. Paul. So yeah, we'll have to maybe right before we go in this Ilhan Omar clip. If not,
well, what's going to happen next, folks, is that we're about to wrap this up, and we're going to go on over to our Patreon and keep doing this, and it's going to take about 10 minutes for us to migrate over there to get the stream going.
We gotta upload it. We got it.
What we're going to do is go through some of these clips that have been accumulating, and we're going to respond to some of them over there, I think, is the plan. Right?
Let's play this last one real quick, and then we will leave, because perhaps it is heartening.
Okay.
Yeah, heartening.
Yeah,
Let's see.
We like heartening.
That is why I'm also asking you to end deadly sanctuary cities that protect the criminals and enact serious penalties for public officials who block the removal of criminal aliens. In many cases, drug lords, murderers all over our country, they're blocking the removal of these people out of our country, and you should be ashamed of yourself.
Good job. I mean, especially before this, I mean, we're going to go into it in the next session. We're not going to do it right now, but apparently, an extremely racist tirade in the midst of this, aimed at Somali Americans in Minnesota. So we're going to dig into that over on our Patreon. But without having watched that clip yet, good job, Ilhan Omar. Yeah. Fuck that guy.
Yeah.
Make all the noise. Thank you guys, everybody, for joining us today on our second annual
Tab Fest 2026.
Yeah, we'll be back next year.
This was an interesting one. We'll be back next year. This is an interesting one. Learning how to watch and react. We're figuring it out. We're really, really, really grateful for this community and for everybody that supports us and for all these super chats and all of your participation. It's really fun. Each time we do this, this gets a little less scary.
No, thank you so much. This is amazing support. We appreciate you.
And we
much
love you very much.
Oh, it's the lag. Much. Nope.